So let's start the episode with Lisa Raye saying she lost her husband to Dwayne Martin.
The implications that has.
The power that has. The honesty that has. The international implications that has. And it was international. I mean, we are dealing with Turks and Caicos.
I love how he gets the alley-oop immediately. Immediately. So I was looking at it as I was walking. I was like, wait a minute. So what I was led to believe that when I hear Dwayne Martin, like, messed up my marriage, like, I get Dwayne Martin fucked my husband. And that really wasn't it. She was just, because once she said, like, he introduced her husband to women. I'm like, okay, all right. Women. But that was an implication. That was such an implication.
I agree. I think that there was that undertone, that implication, that nudge towards the real
Because
truth.
you can have any messy blogger just start out with that, and that's going to be a click. Mm-hmm. Because we're like, okay, we know that. We know what's going on. You see him and Will Smith together, you know. Instagram. 2 people that have a vendetta against him now. That's Tisha Campbell, as well as Lisa Raye, who just basically said, fuck him.
He is out here fucking up marriages left and right. His own, other people's. I wonder if he came in between Will and Jada.
Oh, he came between Will and Jada.
I'll call you tomorrow, girl.
So early in the video, but yes, he did. He did.
Oh, Lord.
He had the paper towel in
Oh. I feel like the paper towels are now always a part of the video.
Oh, okay. Like my Red Bull.
Yep.
People are actually worried about my health. I'm like, I don't drink these every single day. I drink these to keep up with Alex. Because I need to be, like, on his level.
High energy.
High energy. And y'all know my voice, they used to get me so much. I'm talking loud. Y'all can hear me now. So I don't want to hear it. I'm healthy and happy. Did you have anything else to say before we move on to what else Lisa Raye has said?
I just find it odd that, okay, Dwayne was supposedly facilitating her husband meeting these women, but then your husband was fucking because he was going to meet the women regardless. And Dwayne Martin knew that many heterosexual women to introduce your husband to them.
I guess she wanted some type of loyalty since Dwayne was her friend and she introduced him to her husband. Like, I mean, I didn't know they were on a TV show together, all of us. I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was actually cute. It was actually a really cute show.
Was that produced by LL Cool J or Queen Latifah or Will Smith? No, that was
Will Smith and Jada.
Oh.
That's when they got that job.
In line.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
They go way back. And they're bosom buddies.
Lisa Raye has been in the headlines twice this week. I'm just like, you know what? She really has nothing to lose. Like, nothing to lose. I'm not sure who's, like, hiring her outside of the people that, you know, make those straight to DVD or to Netflix movies.
I was going to say, we don't even have DVDs anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Like, do you see those guys out on the street with CDs? I literally told one of them one day, I don't have anything that could play that.
Right.
And he got so mad at me. And I was like, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the future.
Yeah, I could just see her in those, like, you know, those blaxploitation, well, those I want to sing, shit like that. But Lisa Raye came for Nicole Murphy on an interview. And what did she say?
She said, I think she needs to come see me and tell me that she didn't sleep with my husband to my face, or words to that effect.
And it was good. She called her out for doing something smart. Like, I guess Wendy asked her, did you break up Lisa Raye and her husband's marriage? And she's like, no, I didn't. And she kind of, like, you know, the wording.
I mean,
to where she didn't lie.
Like, but she husband broke up the marriage.
Right, but she didn't ask her, did you fuck her husband?
That's true.
Right, she didn't ask her a direct thing.
Did you have sex with, you know, the prime minister?
Exactly. But yeah, Lisa looks like she will get with you. I forgot I met her. I have a picture with her. I went to New York the very first time I went to New York. I was 19 years old, and we were on, I believe, Midtown, Madison Avenue, and I see this lady, like, all in white, with the white Kango hat or whatever, all white. It was Lisa Raye, and she took a picture with. I just thought of this.
Oh.
I just thought of this. I'll send you the picture when I get home.
On you?
She didn't hit on me.
That's right, you were 19.
I was straighter back then, but I was still gay.
And you were 19, and she would have been like...
I was just like, oh, that's Lisa Raye.
28. Because she's like...
Oh, yeah, she's like...
She's like our older sister.
She's like a young, one of my older cousins / fun auntie age.
Yes.
But yeah, she was really nice. I'll give her that. Okay. But she will get with you.
I feel like she
will get with you. You saw it. I think that scene in the Players Club, like, it will happen in real life. Mm-hmm. But I'll try to send you the picture when I get home.
I feel so bad for that other girl, RHONY. Some guy like stepped to her at Freaknik, a gun went off, and she ended up going to jail.
In real life?
Yeah. I thought she was a really good actress.
Yeah. I'm not sure what else she's been in.
She hadn't really been in anything. Like, that was kind of it for her. And I was like, oh, I would have liked to have seen her do more. Mm-hmm. I think that she could have. I think that she could have given us range. Lisa Raye couldn't. Maybe she could have.
I can't wait for her reality show. I think it's going to be really good.
I'm about to call them people and ask them where our BravoCon tickets are. Oh. We're supposed to get them 4 weeks out. We're on week 4. I'm ready. Birdman hand rub. I'm ready.
I'm ready too. I can't wait. So Felicity Huffman has started her jail time, right?
She was sentenced to 14 days, but she's only going to serve 13. Now let's talk about this prison. You've got apricot scrub, floor-to-ceiling glass windows, cappuccino machines. Child, if this is prison, I'll go there. I'll go fucking there. Like, it sounds like a spa. It really does. They've got acres of gardens. They can walk around.
They showed the prison?
Yeah. They showed what they could show of the prison.
Okay. I'm guessing people want to orange is the new black tea with her. But
for 13 days, it's just going to be like, oh, I don't have to deal with my kids for a minute.
You know what would hurt her more? Charging her $13 million.
Now that would hurt her
That
more.
would hurt the rich more.
Bankrupt the family.
Yes. Like,
put her out on
the street. It just doesn't make sense.
You can come stay with me. You can rent this place.
Right, exactly. Like, live a day in a regular person's life.
Or a year. We sentence you to 10 years of $60,000 worth of income. In New York City.
Oh my God, yes. In San Francisco.
Ooh.
Which is even worse, y'all. Y'all think New York is expensive?
We don't have to have cars.
But it's a joke. I don't know. I mean, I still like her, you know, but I think she should have, like, I mean, it's not her fault, honestly. I mean, it's the justice system's fault. She copped to it and everything.
Oh, okay. You're like, okay, yeah.
I mean, she can't sentence herself.
Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right.
That's what I mean. I'm like,
now I get it. Now I get what you're saying. You're absolutely right. It's not like, it's her fault. She admitted it. She accepted her punishment. This was the punishment.
Exactly.
So you're right. It is the justice system's fault. It has nothing to do with her.
Right. What should Jesse's sentence be? Does he deserve jail? Do you want him to serve time? Well, this is good.
I
you have sympathy.
him to the truth. I sentence him to tell the goddamn truth.
Honey, you're never going to get it. Let me tell you right now, you're never going to get it.
I was just trying to think of what would be the most effective
I would sentence rich people to be poor, but he's already poor now. So
yeah,
he's already in the court of public opinion a liar. So maybe he's allegedly. It is in the 4-page letter though.
Mm-hmm. A 4-page indictment, actually. A government document.
Yes.
These were messages that you sent. You were the one asking for the Whitney, the Molly, and the Polly. We saw it on the text messages. Subpoenaed. Teresa Giudice has been cheating on Joe, but to me that's not a story because gorillas don't mate for life.
I didn't know that.
They don't mate for life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised that she decided to move on. We all know Joe cheated multiple times during the marriage, so
yes,
it's her turn. It's her time.
Just how, like, you know, it was her turn to like do prison.
Mm-hmm.
It was his turn to do prison, and now, you know,
they
he's back in Italy.
He's back in Italy. She's gonna have to cough up in that divorce.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, he's gonna divorce her, and he's going to get half.
Well, she has the 4 kids though, so
Child,
that might
them
work in
kids
her
is
favor.
almost grown. Nope, because he's gonna have her fly them over because she's making all the money.
I don't think those kids gonna want to fly over.
No, they do. They do.
You think?
They've said it.
Oh.
The kids still have a good relationship with their father. Oddly enough. But then again, you know what? They were probably equally mad at both parents because both parents went to jail. Like, you both were fucking up, and we know it.
And they probably would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for reality TV. When they saw her, like, paying cash for, like, furniture and blowing all that money, it was like, where is this money coming from?
I think that reality also saved them because they were able to make legal money to pay off their restitution.
Yes.
Because I was like, damn, they be giving this half $1 million every time she come out with a cookbook. Who's buying her shit?
You'd be surprised. Like, they love Teresa over there in Jersey.
I guess.
You have something else? He's still fighting? Oh no, this is something different.
Joe is still fighting the deportation, but he's just going to fight it from Italy.
Okay.
He's also going to divorce his wife from Italy, but they are already planning to film the family reuniting in Italy to see Joe. So Bravo will be flying all of them over to Italy. They can't lose for winning.
And, you know, speaking of that, you know, I think the Housewives of Jersey aren't coming the day we're going to BravoCon. Like, everyone's going to be there except the Housewives of New Jersey.
Do you have a thought?
Actually, I don't.
I
There's
feel
really
like
no one
if
there besides maybe
I'd like
Margaret?
to meet... Oh, no, I'd like to meet Margaret.
Margaret.
And I'd like to meet Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Oh, wait.
She's an ex-housewife.
No. Or do
You
I
mean
meet
Jackie, the one, the smart one that read
Yes,
Teresa?
the smart... Yes, I want to meet
She's
Jackie.
okay. I mean, she
writes
hasn't
for the
given
New
me that
York
much.
Times.
Okay, all right.
Just for that, I'd like to meet her.
I want to throw a pie in Danielle Staub's face.
What a delightful 80s sight gag.
Well, this is news that happened yesterday. Lady Gaga fell off stage her first night back on the Enigma tour in Vegas. Now, if y'all follow me on my Instagram, CDIGGI1, I'm almost at 4,000 followers. I have to, like, you know.
Congratulations.
And happy birthday to
And
me.
happy
But yeah, I was excited, you know, like I sawed off a little bit of my arm and my leg to pay for this tour I'm going to on Halloween. And this bitch let a fan come on stage and pick her up. Did you see the video? She falls hard. It's from multiple angles. Like, the fan looks like he broke his leg on his way down. She falls backwards. Like, everyone, like, she's fine, though. She tweeted a picture afterward, but I just paid this money off stage.
Oh, God, that's like a good 4 feet.
Stage. Don't pick up the artist. She could have
busted her head open.
Wide open.
That could
have
have
been
been
And I've been like, what am I doing with this ticket? Thankfully, I bought it on Ticketmaster, so I get a full refund. I am concerned about Gaga's safety, but still, the coin. The coin.
Was it like
that
Beyonce
was a Gucci
prices?
wallet.
Oh.
Well, a Gucci wallet isn't that bad. I looked it up. It's not, well, a Gucci wallet on sale.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Oh.
Friday morning.
Yeah, Gaga and Beyonce, like, they're interchangeable for me. But yeah, that fall was nasty. And I was really concerned. But thankfully she's fine. Now, she won't bring any fans on stage now. So, I can't go on stage now. Because I have, you know, I'm front row or I don't go. That's my motto.
All right.
Now, see, that's when I don't play peasant seats. You have
concert.
Yeah, with concerts, that's my thing. Flying and hotels, that's your thing.
Yep. Everybody got their something.
Yeah. That's where, that's my luxury vice.
Dr. Simone said she's moved back in with Cecil.
I thought they were already in the same house. Media takeout, we don't know. It could be real, it could be fake.
Or have they been playing with their marriage so long they don't know what the fuck they're doing?
I don't think it's a Juan and Robin tea, though.
I get a Juan.
Because at least Juan and Robin are still fucking.
Well, now you had to go and tell the truth.
I ain't Jussie.
I think that is a new phrase that needs to become part of the American vernacular. I ain't Jussie. Oh my God. I mean, just...
What were you saying? Oh, yeah, we were talking about their marriage.
That Jussie of a marriage.
I missed the last episode of Married to Mad, so I need to catch up. It's been a long week.
Did you miss anything?
Because this was the episode after Toya's birthday, the salacious paint and sip thing.
Mm-hmm. They went to Savannah. Mariah took a hair test and she said they went back 10 years and everybody said there's no such thing as a 10-year drug test. So it's just like, oh.
Lord.
I know they can go back a little further with hair follicles, but I don't know if it's 10 years.
It's just coke, girl. It's just coke.
Honey, they're in Atlanta. It's a big deal to them.
Okay.
Do people do coke like that in Atlanta? Like they do here?
I partied a lot in Atlanta, too. Let me think. Yeah, you'd be judged for it hard.
Really?
The clubs that I went to, yeah. I mean, well, you know what? It'll be the girls that go
to apartments,
right.
So they didn't even know what cocaine money looked
I
like.
was in that era of Atlanta when you have like sissies stunting out, like showing out in their furs and like their $1,000 shoes, but live on air mattresses and stuff. The scamming and the fraud has toned down, but it was on high alert when I lived in Atlanta.
I heard that when you go to like Saks Fifth Avenue there, you can't return anything.
Right.
You just get store credit.
Like, look, it was the sissies and women like Sheree doing it.
Ooh.
But you really had to like hide the credit card numbers on your card because people would be quick to
Snapping
just
pictures.
run up a card. Oh, those Atlanta days. But yeah, coke wasn't really like, you just had the people in the bathrooms do it, but I never saw anyone do it in front of me. So yeah, I guess coke was a big deal. Everywhere else, it ain't.
It's
but I guess it's, like in the South, I guess it's more so like. So you know, Nicki Minaj's Fenty line came out, and I was looking at the clothes. When I'm not a hater.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Her clothing.
Her clothing. Like, we'll get to that.
You've got something positive to say about Nicki Minaj. Did you think you'd live to see the day? Because I didn't. But here we are.
Did you look at the line?
Let's look at the line.
Yeah, it was actually some decent clothes. It's urban. It's urban sophistication. It's kind of like a new Don't Laugh. It's more contemporary but expensive baby fat type.
Oh, there's a men's line.
Yeah, there's a men's line too. And I was like, okay, I would actually like the shoe is okay. I like the jacket, sweatshirt is good. I want to know which of her fans will afford this. What's some of the prices that you see?
I mean, these are like normal luxury prices.
Yeah.
It's like it's Fendi, so I'm expecting it to be like
so between
$9.99. It's between about $800 and $1,400, which is normally what you see for high-end luxury shit.
Right. And they have one that's $11,000.
$220 tie. I think a lot of people will get the tie. Like, I think they probably only made like 50 each. So it's also going to be like, oh my God, I have to get this. Like, people will, use their Visa or whatnot.
Right. It's not a bad line. I'm kind of surprised,
I am very pleased with it.
It's not tacky.
I love that she has like a decent men's collection. Let's see what she has for the women. Because I think the women's stuff will definitely sell out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love the Fendi door knocker earrings or bamboo earrings. She really did well with this.
Successful.
This is a very lovely collection, Nicki. I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. This is online with Fenty. Just as creative, just as bangy. The shit looks well made.
Sophisticated bangy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It looks well made, and it's definitely something for your fans. And I can see like your fans liking it, but also everybody else liking it too.
Mm-hmm. What ticket price was $11,000? It was something.
I haven't seen it yet.
That jacket is like $11,000.
Oh, okay. The jacket is $11,000.
I'm not sure why.
It's a bomber print shearling. Like that jacket you could have for years.
Okay.
Like that, like outerwear is always a little more.
Now, I will say, I'm not sure if some of those items you will want to wear in a few years. I feel like it'll age, you know what I mean? Or do you disagree?
I feel like people that are really into high fashion, they love having stuff from years ago.
Okay.
Like Carrie Bradshaw. Like she would wear something like, oh, this is, Roberto Cavalli circa 2003.
Right.
And so it becomes a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say like maybe if this was Gap or something, no, you wouldn't. But because it's Fendi, it'll hold up.
Okay.
And it'll always serve like that rap girl realness.
And so now that we gave her props, let's get to the bullshit. So
Do we have to? Let's just leave her on a high note. I know she's supposedly retired or that
No,
shit
not
with
that.
Adele.
Well, yeah, but I just thought, why do that? Like, let the clothes sell itself. Like, you just can't help yourself. You gotta have a headline to go with your work. And I don't think it's necessary. Like, she blatantly lied. And she said it was sarcasm. Like, that was not sarcasm.
Yeah, saying I'm doing a song with Adele isn't sarcasm.
I'm sure Adele's people called her immediately.
They're just...
And said to clear it up.
You're doing a what? We are?
And what would that sound like? Congrats, Nicki, on your line. Next time, just leave the clownery.
And don't bring Adele into your mess.
Right.
Or go on and do a song with her. I could actually see it. I don't know why, but I could see it. I feel like she could do like, it would get like Eminem and Dido. I could see something like that. Where it's like, you don't expect it, but it can work.
Nicki hasn't achieved that depth yet. I think we need to...
Adele could achieve the depth and then help Nicki along.
If she didn't achieve that depth with Beyonce, I caught that shade. If she didn't achieve that depth with Beyonce, let's not do an experiment on Adele.
Okay.
And Adele just broke up with her man, and I want to be sad for the holidays. Okay. Moving on to another favorite rapper of ours, Lil Kim. I had no idea she had an album out.
Ditto.
And apparently no one else did. According to Billboard, Hits Daily Double, she's projected to sell 1,000 units in its opening week. 1,000. 1,000. That's...
You had Girls Cruise. Why didn't you promote the album on that boring ass show?
It's a little embarrassing for the legacy, but the positive that I can see is all of her old work.
She's getting the Eve treatment. Remember when Eve came out with Lip Lock and that sold 1,700 units its first week? I remember.
Don't
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Just don't mess up your legacy. Like this, it's really embarrassing. Like I think let's let your old work sell.
She should have been doing features to get like a buzz about her and music again. She should have been on features with some of the young kids.
I love Lil Kim. I just think she needs a better team.
And a better plastic surgeon. I think a botched episode would also let's address.
We need the elephant
Asian
in the
woman
room.
No, we have to address the Asian woman in the room because.
Well, there's Asian elephants too. Elephants come from Asia too. We got African elephants and Asian elephants. So let's address the Asian elephant in the room. It's just.
Those features.
Asian elephants have shorter ears. That's how you can tell. Fun fact, the more you know.
The more you know. A TED Talk from Thailand, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I think if she just has an honest... Because people know, she needed surgery from when she had like domestic violence against her.
Oh.
Not a lot of people know that, and I think people have more sympathy for her.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was like in an article, I think, somewhere.
Oh.
I think that was where the first one had to come from.
And then maybe the first one didn't go well, so you go back, and then it's just a horrible cycle.
Diddy. And allegedly, he's not with the 21-year-old anymore.
Oh, Jordan. Not Jordan.
Steve Harvey's daughter.
The young succubus.
Yes. So I'm guessing the bag is not secured.
Well, I heard Justin say they just wanted to be more private with their relationship, and that's why they're not like doing the social media thing anymore.
Justin was speaking on his father's behalf.
Well, I mean, if he's fucking his ex-girlfriend, he can go on and say what he wants.
Yeah, that's true.
Tacky is as tacky does.
At least Cassie is happy somewhere now, and she's laughing with her man and her baby.
Beyonce was named the second most beautiful woman in the world, next to Bella Hadid.
I have no comment on that. Someone was bored that day, and they wanted to get Black Twitter riled up. Because when you get Black Twitter riled up, they give you press and promo.
Clicks and views.
Right. Sometimes I think people just do stupid things on purpose and trolling the Black community just to get a click in the view. So you have anything else to say about Beyonce being named second to Bella Hadid? Because I said my thoughts, because my fucks are out on that.
Bella Hadid is a very interesting looking woman. I'm not gonna say she's ugly. Beyonce is prettier than her. Now, I won't give Beyonce much. I mean, she's a talented vocalist, but also an adroit liar and a great thief. Those things are not mutually exclusive. But I still feel like Beyonce, even at, what is she, like 5'5", 5'6"? I think she could still give you full runway presence and give you just as much attitude and hair flip and proper pose as a Naomi Campbell. Here's what I want to do. Let's put Bella and Beyonce on the runway together and see who can serve. Let's bring it to the runway.
Runway.
I mean, if you're going to make a claim that absurd. Now, if somebody said Naomi Campbell was prettier than Beyonce, I'd say, well, you got a point. But Bella, she's pretty. She gives you like a pinup tee, but prettier than Beyonce, no.
Why are we even comparing like these two women? Like who
because they put out the article.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Moving on to speaking of Beyonce, her shadow Kelly Rowland.
I ain't fucking with you no more.
You had something in here.
Pop it. Her shadow. Me. And my shadow goes strolling. That's actually like a song.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. She wants a talk show.
I'm not sure if she can hold my attention.
With her? I think that all three of us could get together.
I hear she's like fun in person,
and she's smart, and also like she hasn't done as much TV in America, but they love her in Australia and the UK.
Yeah,
like she's won like most popular TV personality like over there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They love her.
The music sales over there does speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it on BET or
no.
I think so because she did that.
No.
When she scammed those girls on BET, and they gave her a reality show. She pocketed all that money off that show from those poor girls who didn't have a chance. Ooh. You thought I forgot.
Nothing is written in June's diary.
Nothing.
And certainly not a check. That got to be split 5 ways. Ooh.
5 ways of nothing.
But BET, that's rough.
I mean, Tyler Perry, I think, is slowly taking over that network. I feel like he's going to buy that network in a second. He has enough money to do it. Tyler Perry's riding the wave now of everyone, loving him and being proud of him in all his closeted glory. And just a little, bit of American Horror Story. we headed to like the half season, and it looks like it's over. And I'm like, where are they gonna go with this? And two things. Their 100th episode is next week.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think the twist is coming. I think it's going to be tied to Hotel. Because remember in Hotel, they had the meetings of the serial killers in the hotel?
Oh.
Someone brought that up. So I can, and Halloween is coming up. So they have that. But I don't know.
Oh, okay. Halloween is coming up in real life. Because I was like, it's
well,
summer.
On the show, I think Halloween is when the serial killers meet up in the hotel.
Okay, but then like they'd have to like fast forward through the entire summer.
I know, right?
Because like the camp just started.
I don't think they said what month it was, though.
Summer camp isn't in October. Nowhere.
There you go. There you go. You got me there. You got me there. Yeah. Anywho, I'm really surprised where they're going to go. They're either going to fuck it up royally, or it's going to be really good like the twist on Roanoke.
I was like, you know what? I enjoyed those 5 episodes, and I'll take what I can get.
And more casting news. Zoe Kravitz got cast as Catwoman.
I think that's excellent casting. I think that she will bring her own unique sultriness to the role.
Yeah.
Because she does have that, like, she has a mystique. That's what she has. She has a mystique.
Yeah.
And I loved her on Big Little Lies, so I think I'm going to love her in this.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Pattinson as Batman, however...
They're casting
that
a lot.
That is the thinnest Batman that there ever will be. Because normally Batman is, like, buff and burly and,
I
like,
would have preferred...
Ben Affleck, like a solid man. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with Robert Pattinson. I just never imagined him as Batman.
I think Batman's been done to death. I think
yes!
I think Robert Pattinson, they could have did Batman Beyond. I think that would be something new. Where they have old Bruce Wayne and new Terry McGinnis.
He could have been Terry McGinnis.
Right. But you can't have another Batman right after the other Batman quit. Like, how are they going to explain that? You know what I mean? Child. Ben Affleck, like, lost his mind. I don't know. Then they said Rihanna's going to be Poison Ivy officially. I'm not sure if that was a rumor, but I think it was confirmed. It's too much. I mean, yeah, I'm happy for Chloe. I'm happy for Zoe, but that movie looks like it's going to be like
hodgepodge.
It's too many characters in a movie.
And why are they bringing Poison Ivy back? It's like, I feel like the last time we had Poison Ivy, it didn't work. It was too chaotic. With Chris O'Donnell and Uma Thurman and Drew Barrymore.
Like I told Lady Freeze, this is a one-woman show. Like, it was a lot.
Oh, Lord, I'm glad I don't remember that.
She was on, it was camp. It was basically the Terminator as Mr. Freeze. That was terrible. I'll be back. Like, freeze.
Ooh.
Chill.
I didn't watch any of that.
I used to love that movie, but I was a dumb kid at 7 years old.
That
movie was made for 7-year-olds.
I believe that. And I was, like, old enough for the Batman prior, which was
with
Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Keaton.
The Tim Burton Batman.
Yes, the Tim Burton Batman. And so that one I loved.
I gotta go back. That one bored me. The one with Penguin and Catwoman.
Uh-huh.
I liked the Joker one, and then they ended it after that. And what was the next one? It was Batman Forever.
Which was that one?
The Riddler. No, that was the Riddler and Two-Face.
Oh. Okay.
And then they did Batman and Robin, and that was terrible.
And then they left it alone.
Yes.
And then Christian Bale was Batman, and I didn't want to look at him. And
that was the best, though.
Ben Affleck was Batman, didn't want to look at him. I never really cared about Batman.
Fair.
He didn't have any superpowers, so I was just like,
Billy Porter was cast as the fairy godmother in Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice.
I think that now that Whitney is gone, he is the next best one to do it. I think he could give us Impossible.
I think he can, with a twist.
And I just hope he leaves that big curly wig from that award show at home.
Right. I'm trying to just think, like, is this going to be, like, the new Disney live action one? Is this the TV one? Or
everything's a new live action, a new...
We're in an era of nostalgia right now.
I can't
The 90s was just such a good era.
For some.
For some. But, like, it's just, the content was just so much more original.
These are Grimm's fairy tales that have been told forever. It's not original.
Well, I'm just saying, back in the day, like, the movies
Hans
were
Christian
really good.
Andersen.
I know, but
They've been stealing for years. They've been rehashing these stories since before our parents were born.
But I think everyone remembers when Brandy, played Cinderella and Whitney and Whoopi. It was just a good time to be a kid, I think. TV-wise, entertainment and music.
Okay.
But moving on.
I'll give you that. There were, well, then again, we didn't have DVRs, so you had to be home. We didn't have Twitter.
I miss that. Life without Twitter.
Oh. Chrisette Michele got divorced.
Trying to think who that is.
Uh-huh.
My Basquiat dress.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
Child. Shit ain't worked for her since that.
I know. Was it worth it, girl? Was it worth it?
We were barely buying your music as it was.
Was she on R&B Divas?
Yes.
Was she on the Sister Circle? Oh, that was. Who is that? Wasn't she on? One of them was on the Sister Circle from R&B Divas.
Oh, Selena Johnson.
Selena Johnson. I got them confused.
I would say they're both equally irrelevant musically. So I could see why you're like, like they ain't come out with an album in, how long?
But sorry to hear that.
You know what? I did not know Shonda Rhimes and Chandra Wilson were two different people for a long time.
I knew.
I didn't watch that show. So I would see Chandra Wilson doing a coffee commercial, and I thought that was Shonda Rhimes. And then I saw Shonda Rhimes.
Look alike to me.
But the thing is, like, because of the names, and I never saw them at the same place in the same time,
Uh-huh.
I was just like, it was Shonda and Chandra, and I just got them confused. So it happens. And they don't look alike. Because then when I saw Shonda Rhimes, I was like, wait a minute. You're not her. And then I was like, oh, they're two different people with similar sounding names.
I forgot this quick Beyonce news. I mean, I know y'all hate when we talk about Beyonce. Do they hate when we talk about Beyonce? Okay, good. So
they love that I give you shit about it and you get excited about it.
So Elton John angers the Beehive by saying the Lion King remake and the new music are a disappointment. I'm a member of the Beehive and I'm not really mad at it because the movie was a disappointment to me. And the soundtrack, not the one that she made, the one that's on the Lion King soundtrack, that was disappointing too. I mean, both of those didn't chart, honestly. We're going to be real. We're going to be like 100. The movie, I thought, was just a way to make a quick buck. It lacked the soul that the original had. There was no actually new music that was really just stuck. So I just think, Elton John curated that album back in the day, didn't he? Mm-hmm. So he didn't say what he wanted. I'm not mad. And it had nothing to do with Beyonce. Beyonce didn't direct the movie. She was asked to be a part of it. So I'm not sure why the Beehive would be angry.
Yeah, that's a good point. He didn't say anything about Beyonce.
Right, he just said the music. I'm not sure if he was talking about the gift now. It just said he was talking about the music with the movie. Just said it was a little disjointed or whatever. And I just think, honestly, that Beyonce should have never been a part of it because I think she took a lot away from the movie. Because everyone was just more intent on, ooh, Beyonce's in the movie. Beyonce's in the movie. Beyonce has this album coming out with the movie. It was just made too much about her. I'll give you that. It didn't sell as well, but Beyonce, I thought,
it wasn't
the gift
even
was
bubbling
good.
on the Billboard under 100.
Well, it didn't do Lil Kim numbers, but it just didn't do as well as her previous work. But anyway, I'm not mad as a Beehive member.
I agree. I think they thought she would be a great marketing tool, and instead she was a distraction.
Yes, honestly.
And they should have had Lupita play Nala.
Yes.
Or another voice actress.
Yes. Because not everyone would just be like, they had so many memes of Beyonce and the Lion King. So many.
Ooh, speaking of the Kardashians, Kanye thinks Kim is too sexy now that he's on this new spiritual journey.
I mean, I don't like either of them, but I'm guessing, how is he going to tell Kim Kardashian not to be a sex symbol when she started from a sex tape? Does he want her to go on the same spiritual journey as him?
Probably.
I think divorce is imminent.
I agree. It seems like two separate lives.
I think in the beginning it was a business transaction. Like I was like, you know what? If she's smart, she'll get pregnant by him and she'll be famous forever. But then I didn't realize that he used her too for like that other type of fame where it's just like, I guess, undeniable. Back then, like, Kanye's like goal was to be as famous as Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay.
He wanted to be as famous.
Now he is.
And I'm thinking, even though he was talented, like, I think he still wanted the fame.
I think he didn't feel like he had the respect and the adulation that Jay-Z
Right,
had.
that Jay-Z and Beyonce had. So he wanted to get it at any means necessary. And this new journey he's in, he's just trying to get black folks back on his side by getting the church into it. Whatever on that. I still can't believe he had a crowd at a black university and he was still talking about slaves. Saying this time we don't need to stand under the net. Did you hear him say that? Yes, he said, like, back in the... Yeah. I know, right?
Go away from me with this. Go away from me with this. Go away, go away, go away from me with this. Oh, Jesus. Ooh.
Yeah. He's a lost cause. Like, it's so weird when I hear him... When I hear his music out in public, I'm like, shit, I haven't heard this song in so long. It's because I literally wiped all his music from my playlist.
I never really listened
hurts.
to him that much. Now, this is some old tea, but some very interesting tea.
I'm waiting to roll my eyes on who it is.
Back in 2009, Monique famously refused to go to France to promote the Cannes Film Festival. She refused to go because she was doing a talk show with BET at the time. But the show was canceled not long after. But it wasn't because she didn't go to Cannes. It's because Monique roasted the head of the network, Deborah Lee.
Deborah Lee.
She roasted Deborah Lee at one of her stand-up specials. It got back to Deborah Lee, and she canceled the show the next day. All of her things, including hair and makeup, were unceremoniously put on dollies outside of the studio. That is fascinating because you really do have to watch who you talk about at live shows.
Or your boss, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's why I didn't go off on
I don't
Andy
go
Cohen.
off on... True.
Because I was like, look, I'm not about to get kicked out of BravoCon before we even go. Maybe that's why our tickets haven't showed up yet. They're like, yeah, we already checked these
You know
names
what?
off.
Yeah. That might
Sorry,
be it.
sir. Sorry to these men.
Oh, wouldn't that be the gag?
No, I don't think they have a list.
I think we're banned from Wendy Williams, honestly.
Well, I'm banned from Wendy Williams. You should be
I'm banned
okay.
from association. I'm going to try again because I haven't been since the fall incident, honestly. Roasting your boss and it getting out, I mean, it is what it is. You took that chance. I wouldn't, I roast my job all the time. But I don't, post where I work, or say names, so you just got to be cognizant of, like, what you do because there's consequences for everything.
Oh, Lord. It's the
Like
era.
judging people who put frozen grapes in their wine.
And that's light shade. Isn't there such a thing called ice wine? That, like, you're supposed to put ice in or no?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
You don't put ice in wine unless it's like a spritz.
I gotta try one of those Aperol spritzes.
Aperol spritz.
Aperol. Does it taste like apple?
Well, Aperol is like a grapefruit liqueur.
Oh.
It's like an aperitif.
Okay.
You know what an aperitif is?
It's before the meal.
Right, exactly.
And
He's sophisticated.
And the
he
digestif
knows.
is after.
Right. So I love making cocktails, and if you follow me on Instagram, CDIGGI1, I make a lot of different cocktails on there. Aperol spritz. You take some Aperol, some Prosecco, ice, and there you have it.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try
It's
that.
Aperol and Prosecco. It's really cheap to just make at your home. You get like you get an orange. You like just slice it, squeeze it, and then just, throw it in there, and that's it.
I'm gonna have an Aperol.
It's a sophisticated, like, beverage,
That sounds light and fun.
Right. Ice, 2 ounces of Aperol, fill the top with Prosecco. Squeeze like a orange slice in.
Okay. Tyga signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Columbia Records.
He finds a way. Watch, he gonna owe all that money back.
I was just gonna say, like, I wonder how many car dealers are like, oh, we can finally get that money for that leased Range Rover out of you.
I mean, they sign deals for this money, but it's basically just an expensive loan. Isn't
it is, because it's like, okay,
because you gotta deliver. Right.
It's like studio time and whatnot. And, like, that's money to buy beats.
But people actually buy Tyga's, singles at least. Like, because he had, like, a little...
resurgence.
Yes, on a couple of songs that he was on. The Kardashians really made him a joke.
Honey, I think he was already a joke.
That's a good point. Him and Blac Chyna, just jokes. Speaking of Blac Chyna, I heard JoJo Dance was going to be on Zeus.
Yes. Yes, she is. I think it's, she's going to be helping, like, a strip club owner find dancers.
Like Tabitha's Takeover, but with strip clubs.
Mm-hmm. And then she's going to try to get her music off the ground.
Where's her baby?
With her.
Oh, okay.
With her. She keeps an eye on that baby. She always with that baby.
Okay, I thought it was with Stevie J and Faith.
No.
Oh.
Child, please. Stevie is allergic to his children. You only.
No, I thought he was allergic to child support.
Both. You only see him with his children when it's time to film.
That is a very good point.
Now, this is a very interesting headline. Radar Online has confirmed there is a new Real Housewife of New York in a really slick fashion. It says new Real Housewives of New York star Leah Clothing Company sued twice for copyright infringement. So Leah McSweeney is a new star of Real Housewives of New York that joined after Bethany Frankel left.
Okay.
But all they're talking about is like these copyright infringement lawsuits. But it's like, you buried the lead. Who is this heifer? Like, other than like somebody who's got a clothing line who gets sued all the time, who is she? Who is she married to? How much money does she have? Why does she have value to be on the show?
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing this is just like a leaked story from Bravo's camp just to get us talking about this new housewife.
I suppose.
Because like how they do little leaks from like New Jersey season or our upcoming topic about Kenya. Like just leaks until we like start.
Oh, child, this Kenya isn't a leak. This is a video.
Oh, there's a video.
Oh, yes, and Kenya is throwing shade. But they say this new heifer was spotted filming with the cast and even fighting with Tinsley Mortimer at Luann's comedy show, September 17th.
Okay. And damn, Luann just knows how to book a show.
She does.
Sierra could learn from her.
Yes, she could.
She could.
Because Luann be booking them small downtown theaters.
Right.
But packing them out.
They be sold out.
I've never even had a chance to get any tickets to see her because everything's always sold out.
Right. And I bet Luann actually pays the people.
Yeah, New York union laws do not play around.
Right. Doesn't try to cut corners like other artists.
You can't do that here. You can't do that in the city, honey. They will run you out on a rail. Ask Amanda.
Leaving that in?
Yep.
I forgot there was some artist that was sued because of the tour manager. I'm not sure if it was Janet. It was somebody. You know what? It was Janet. Like, he was owed some type of money.
Janet should have been sued for that shit she pulled at Harlem Week. You're absolutely right. Hannah standing out there in the hot for 4 fucking hours and then come on stage, couldn't even give a shoulder shimmy.
You were taking it to your grave.
And beyond.
Alex is going to be 80 years old in the chair that fucking Janet. Sure, I dropped something out my pocket. Keys, wallet, watch, phone. Yeah, everything's up here.
Well, Pete ain't going to need it. Okay.
Pete don't leave that bed.
He sure don't.
He has not left that bed maybe in a month.
No. He poops.
Pete is a cat in a dog's body.
So, speaking of Tyler Perry, well, we were earlier, but I saw the trailer for his show Sisters, and the picture, it looks like Girlfriends, and I was just like, okay, maybe I can get into this. Of course, it's sisters who are going through tragedy and misery.
Is one getting beaten?
And
is one of her husbands on the down low?
I'm sure. I couldn't we see some happy black women?
Is one of them rich and then like single
and then ends up poor?
They fall in love with the gardener or something.
I mean, that's okay. Sometimes
it's
you
cliche
do end up
as
fucking
fuck.
the help.
It's cliche though.
Jesus, oof.
Are they scissoring in a circle?
No.
That would have actually been more entertaining, actually.
Ooh, yes.
You really
Lesbians
need to get to the
looking for
writing.
love.
You know what? A group of black lesbians
looking for love in the city.
Right. No one has done that yet. Leia, please call us.
I thought it was Lena.
It is Lena.
I was like, who is Leia? Child.
Lena, please call us.
Lena, Leia, help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are our only hope.
I thought of Leia. That's why.
It's Halloween.
I'm getting my... Well, I want to surprise them what I'll be as Halloween.
Okay.
You know what? Actually...
I'm gonna be by the beauty supply if you need me to pick one up if it's not gonna make it in time.
Okay. And
then you can just send the other one back.
And my friend Carlos...
That'll be $10 well spent, believe you me.
Right. And Carlos, he told me to like... He really loves my Ken impression. He wants me to get like a Beethoven wig, get a pillow right here, get a button up.
Oh my God.
And Kyle! Maybe.
And then like switch it out and have your other costume.
Yeah. Do you have that one with the fur hoodie and stuff like that? That fur coat, maybe like with the hoodie so I won't have to buy anything?
Oh yeah, you can wear my coat. But then the thing is, it won't look like A1 because it'll look nice.
But yeah, I had the black nail polish.
For.
Oh, and we can stop in the mall at a Claire's or something and get some some cheap.
In a mall? Where are we going where there's a mall?
I mean, Macy's. I don't know.
Oh wait, there is the Mall of Manhattan actually right over there. That
just some cheap trinket dump. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I thought there was a cheap trinket dump in the area here.
There isn't.
Oh, okay. Anywho,
because they used to have a Halloween store that would open up at
right. Oh, yeah.
I went over.
What are they building there?
Something. I wish it would I wish they would do like a supermarket, like in the basement on the first floor, like a nice supermarket, like maybe a Trader Joe's.
Oh my God!
Then,
what if that was a Whole Foods?
No, I don't like Whole Foods.
Trader Joe's would be cute though.
You know, there's a Trader Joe's like in the 96th Street area that like nobody knows about, and I was over there, and because that's when I went and got my costume shit, and I was like, "There's a Trader Joe's over here," and like it really isn't like that much further than the Fairway, so I might start going there.
Oh, I feel like you've given up on Drag Race. Did you see the second episode
of Drag Race UK?
Yeah,
I just can't.
It was a little boring. It was a little boring, and the lip sync was awful. I hope it gets better.
It's not going to. They don't dance over there. They don't do splits.
Yeah, I think when we saw Charlie Highs just stay in place, I think that was
it does not work. And
so you're not going to do anymore
at all.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm done. Because it's like I don't understand the culture. Like I'm not a Brit. I can't judge you. I can't come judge for you. I don't get it. I don't get the jokes. I don't get the humor. So rather than like make fun of things that I don't understand, I'm just not going to do it. I'll wait till the American Girls come back and I'll read them.
I think All Stars is next and then season 12.
Okay. I'll do All Stars. And then depending on All Stars, I'll do season 12.
Oh, okay. Because you know everybody on this one.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jujubee back. Did you hear the reason why they don't have liquor? Like it's a 2-drink max is because of Jujubee. She got fucked up. Like real fucked up to the point where like they said, you know what, no more. Like Willem spilled that tea.
Oh. Damn.
You didn't know that?
Nope. The new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to end with a bang. According to Media Takeout, the finale will include a physical altercation between Kenya Moore and Nene.
physical, like blows. They actually
mish, or possibly a hair tug, a push, maybe a boob bump.
Damn, she pushed Nene to fighting on camera. Cause you know Nene's good about doing her stuff off camera. Well, Porsha, she's the only one who's really delivered.
Right.
And the only person who got candy to that place is Cynthia's sister Mallory. You know, Magica from DuckTales.
All of the housewives attended the star-studded baby shower for Kandi and Todd, and the couple's surrogate. It was supposed to be the highlight of the show, but Nene and Kenya had to mess things up. The two ladies started arguing, and then things got physical. I can't say who grabbed who, but the two ladies were tussling, and security had to break them apart.
Tussling?
Tussling. A tussle. A tussle.
This is from Media Takeout, so take this with a salt of grain.
A salt of grain. In the words of Mariah Lynn.
I'm waiting until we get the official exclusive from B. Scott. Because I'm sure, he'll say exactly what happened. And we'll know already what's going to happen on Real Housewives of Atlanta anyway.
And now, there's a very interesting video on Bravo.com from Kenya. And it's very interesting who she mentions and who she doesn't mention. So now that you've seen that video, what did you get?
First I got that Kenya looks amazing. The hair was good.
The makeup was everything.
Yeah.
Her skin, she went and got something, not prednisone, not albuterol. Shit, what is it called?
A miracle?
No, Accutane.
Oh, okay.
She got some Accutane.
All right, good for her.
She needed it.
It was a lot of shade and a lot of subtle hints at the season. I think.
Do you think that when she said Nene is bothered, she can't control herself, and she comes undone? She comes undone. Do you think that was her alluding to the skirmish?
Well, if you agitate a moose long enough, it's gonna charge at you. It's gonna charge at you.
These are facts, and you can watch the Discovery Channel to prove it.
And I think that, Kenya knows what she's doing. She knows Nene's buttons. And she knows what she can say to, throw Nene off her game. And Nene prides herself on being, patient, but that's just not who Nene is.
That's
and
the
we
truth.
fell in love with impatient Nene.
Yes.
The one that charged at Kim, This is not sweetie, okay? Like that. Or the door is closed.
The door is closed.
I
said what I said.
What else? What else? Like that. It's a gem. I love Nene come undone. Her hair was coming undone when she was at Porsha in San Francisco.
Marla was just
right. So she has her her moods. I can't see them ever being friends. It's just, I don't know. It's just been such a contentious relationship. I'm glad she's back because we need someone to get it out of Nene. Really? And production knows that. Kenya knows that. So hopefully this is a decent season. But I feel like we're going to say it's sorry. This was a sorry-ass episode or something like that.
Now, also, did you notice how she's been so buddy-buddy with Porsha, but didn't utter Porsha's name during that little 3-minute clip? She said, I would trust Kandi and Cynthia to be around the baby. Didn't mention Porsha at all.
That's interesting. Yeah.
She also said how welcoming Kandi and Cynthia were. Didn't mention Porsha at all. I found that omission glaring. Very glaring.
I thought they got along.
Maybe I thought they did too.
But she didn't speak about Porsha at all. So
at all. I just found that odd because they're both brand new moms.
I'm just wondering, is she going to take the villain role this season?
Well, it's who she is and it's what she does best.
Okay. And it seems like she's in a good place with Mark.
Well, it was interesting. She spoke about Mark's love for the baby.
For the baby. And
but not for her.
When I saw that little reel, I was like, you know what? He's the perfect gay dad that I would want to be if I liked children. He's a cool gay dad.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our show. So I don't think we could top that. Literally. So we will see you sooner than Nene and Kenya see a peace treaty.
And we'll see you sooner than Lisa Ray sees an acting gig.
Now you had to tell the truth.
I ain't just